I'm here in the office of Joe Franklin, the man
Hammond
we know
Report
as the king of nostalgia. He invented the talk
for
show format,
January 1st,
and he's also an expert
2022.
on music. And he knows everybody in
We're
the
going to kick
business.
it off
It's great to
checking
be
in
here
with
with you
Joe
today. Joe,
Franklin.
how you doing?
John, it's a pleasure. I've been a fan of yours since I'm a little kid. No, on a serious note, John, I love you and I love your style. I love your presentation. And I've been playing your CDs, as you know, for a long time and getting a lot of audience response, big reaction. I'm
Thank you
an
very much,
ardent,
Joe.
ardent, avid fan of Jon Hammond.
Well, you know everybody in the business, so this is a big honor for me. Joe, I want to ask you. I know that you're were very good friends, still good friends with Tony Curtis. Can you tell us a little story about Tony
Well,
Curtis?
Tony and I grew up in the same neighborhood, and we were members of the same club. He was the treasurer, and I was the president of a club called the Silver Streaks many years ago. And Tony became a big movie star. The whole world copied the Tony Curtis haircut. And in the intervening years, he made some of the classic movies of all time, including Houdini and Spartacus, and some great ones. And I met him only about a month ago. He came to town to appear at Barnes & Noble's with his new book. Barnes & Noble had a big book signing party, and he saw me, and he hugged me and kissed me and embraced me. And we were kidding about the days when we used to ask our parents for a nickel to go to the club meeting on the bus, and we would walk from 70th Street to 92nd Street to save that nickel. And that's how broke we both were in those days.
It's amazing. And then a couple of years ago, I was on the same flight with Mickey Rooney. I got to meet Mickey, and he was he was doing a show in Long Island. Did you went
with his wife?
Right.
Jan and Mickey Rooney. And
Let's make a show.
this might be Mickey on the phone. Let me get rid of him fast. Don't run away. Don't run away. Hello? Hello? Call me in 1 hour. I got my doctor. 1 hour. And it's my fan club president. And I can only tell you that Mickey is a very dear friend. He wrote a book called Life is Too Short. Because he's short, but I said, listen, I'm not that tall myself, except when I stand on your wallet, John. Then I'm 6'3" when I stand on your wallet. But on a really serious note, Mickey is, according to people such as Tennessee Williams and Orson Welles and even the late Laurence Olivier, Mickey Rooney is the greatest actor of all time. They really say that Mickey is unsurpassed in acting. I once heard Mickey talking to somebody, an actress, and he said, "You want to be an actress?" She said, "Yes." He said, "I'll tell you the whole secret." He said, "Don't act. Don't act. Be yourself." I never forgot that little bit of wisdom from Mickey Rooney. And lady said, "What should be my motivation?" He said, "Your motivation should be your paycheck on Saturday night. Isn't that great? That should be your motivation."
Wow.
And he said, "Above all, don't leave your wallet in the dressing room. And don't bump into the furniture." So, so that's some advice from Mickey Rooney. But just the fact that you mentioned his name, that you met him on the plane, he is the greatest. He's about 87, 88 years old, and he's peppier than you and me put together.
He's got a lot of energy, and he's multi-talented.
A lot of vitality.
And another great musical talent that I met through you when you were doing the live show from your restaurant was Anita O'Day. I really miss Anita. Can you tell us something about Anita
Well,
O'Day?
she innovated. She influenced every jazz singer who followed. There's a big movie out about her life. I'm in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a big picture. And she had her ups and downs. She wrote several books about her obstacles and little roadblocks along the way. But nobody ever had that clear, crystal, bell-like quality of Anita O'Day. I think about her a lot. She was on my show many times. Yeah, the aforementioned Mickey Rooney was on my show about 110 times.
Wow.
I had Rudy Valley 120. I had Otto Preminger 130 times. I had 5 U.S. presidents. I had Charlie Chaplin. I had John Wayne. I had Cary Grant. I had Frank Sinatra 4 times. Bing Crosby twice. So I've had 500,000 guests on TV. 500,000 guests.
Well, you're one of my all-time heroes, Joe, and you've been a big inspiration to me in the field of broadcasting. And I want to thank you for breaking some of my music on the radio.
I love it. I want to keep on playing Jon Hammond as long as I've got a microphone in front of me and a turntable or a CD player, whatever they call them nowadays. I'm a real fan, and to be with you, Billy Crystal impersonated me for 4 years on Saturday Night Live. Remember?
Right.
You know what I said to Billy when I said, "Billy, one of us is lousy." That broke the ice.
Yeah, Joe. Well, you're the original, and You got a book out that's a fantastic book. It's in a second or third printing.
Well, the
right?
first two were blurred. Yeah, no. No, my latest book did sell 75,000 copies. And they're all in my house. No,
And
no,
the title?
it's called Up Late with Joe Franklin. And Joe Franklin's Great Entertainment Trivia Quiz.
Yeah.
Sort of an activated trivia game. You know, it's electric type. But it's
Well, I
going.
read it and I couldn't put the book down. My mother read it. She couldn't put the book down.
Your mom has a great style, a great taste, and she got a good son named Jon Hammond.
Thank you very much, Joe. Well, it's been really a big pleasure speaking with you.
You heard it on the Hammond Report,
We got
folks.
to get out of here before your
We're going to wrap this one up, and then we're going to go over to WNEW AM.
They all want my body. No, they all want my advice, and my advice to them is enjoy life, and life is short, and this is an honor. I hope you're going to invite me back to be on your show soon.
Absolutely. We're on every day on KYOU Radio. Before we get out of here, Joe, what can you say to our listeners on KYOU Radio?
Joe Franklin here on KYOU Radio, and I do mean YOU. You are listening to Jon Hammond. He's a great musician, great broadcaster, all around. Good Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Jon Hammond, and you for watching and listening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe Franklin.
Man, Joe. It's fake.
Let me see where Les is. I'd like to. How you doing, man? These guys, and you're straight. This is funny, isn't it?
This is great.
I just came in to get my mail, man. That's all. Let's see what's going on here.
Look who's here, Fats.
Hey, listen, I just came in. We're in here came in with Jon Hammond, my cameraman, and what we're doing is we came through the station, but it occurred to us that today is a big Beatles Day, right? A memorial thing for 35 years or something when he was on. So we thought we'd come in and say hello to you, and you could say hello out there, and we'll put it on the tube.
What tube?
On the UHF 44, where I do a weekly show, and then later on during the week they play it back on.
Want to talk on TV, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think you should. Yeah, both of you should. Say something.
Well, now this is just one of about 1,000 events. Today happens to be just the day when they were on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The other day was the day they landed and all that. You know,
Right. I know there's a lot of.
yeah, and then there's another one, the 12th is when they did Washington, D.C. or something. Or a concert. I don't even know. I was just playing records and playing their records.
Yeah, where were you when they first hit the shores here? And
I was on WA Beatles C.
on WA Beatles C. There
That's
you
right
go.
where I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
We already dubbed it WA Beatles C. Yeah. And you know the thing about the Ed Sullivan Show, the ratings that they got for like the anniversary tonight was, the biggest ratings that anybody ever got. The highest thing, and they were in like a 40 and then the 60 on the other thing. But 25 years ago, how many homes had TVs versus today?
Yeah, that
For
makes
like
it
a Super Bowl
tremendous.
number.
Yeah.
Makes it an unbeatable number, probably.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, because how many people had the old tubes?
Yeah. See, I knew we were on the right track, man.
No, that's really an incredible.
Yeah,
but,
it is. It's a good one.
Because I think, I'm not sure of the exact figure, but it's easy enough to find out. Probably in that time, 25 years ago, if there was 46 or 48% homes with TV, that was good.
Yeah.
Because, it wasn't like today. You can't have a house without a TV. You can have no furniture,
Yeah, but you gotta have.
but you got to have the tube, sure.
At least one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that made it even more
Oh,
incredible.
good, Pop. Say thanks so much. We'll put the song tonight.
Yeah.
And here's the traditional Auld Lang Syne song. It's a couple 100 years old. And we traditionally play it at the stroke of midnight. to bid farewell to the old year. And I, like many of you, am happy to put this one back in the old box, you know. Better times ahead, folks. And it's getting slowly better. But we gotta get a lot of things under control and stay healthy. So everybody keep your spirits up and join me next year for some more Hammond Reports. And that won't be very long because it's already 2022 in some parts of the world. And I got friends all over the world, so thanks once again. This is Jon Hammond. Tell you one last thing before I slide out of here, and that is Happy New Year and bye-bye now.
Happy New Year's, everybody. I'll see you next year, okay?